One of my favorite charts is called the personal responsibility chart. I love it because it's a deep dive into the belief systems that are tied to responsibility and how out of our belief systems, our behavior arises. So when we're in a state called other directed, we're actually in a state of mind where we believe that we have no choice, that we have to do something. Sometimes we're seeing an authority figure that's actually really outside of us, like a boss or the IRS. But often it's an authority figure that we've internalized inside of our own heads, like Sister Mary Josephine from second grade or your mother or father. When we believe that we have no choice, one of the reactions that we could have is to comply resentfully. And when we do, this is a really key thing, we're completely unaware of how we don't feel responsible for a number of things. We don't feel responsible for the tasks in front of us. We don't feel responsible for the relationships we have, nor do we feel responsible for our mood and our own consequences. I'm going to give you an example, so don't worry if this sounds a little cerebral right now. When we're resentfully complying from this place of powerlessness, we're actually acting and feeling like a victim to ourselves and others. Now, if we don't decide to resentfully comply, what we'll often do is rebel and resist. And in that instance, we don't feel responsible for our tasks, for our relationships, or our outcomes either. And we're actually coming from sort of a mean-spirited place of, no, I won't, you can't make me, I'll show you. I was on a date one time with this man who didn't wear his safety belt, and I asked him, how come you don't wear your safety belt? I'm just curious. And his reaction was, I'm not letting the government control me. And I said, the government isn't even in the car with us. That's an example of an unconsciously other-directed exchange where the person is unaware that he's in reaction as opposed to in response with free choice.